Hello and welcome. I am TLO and I just want to wish you Lycka till, have fun, and may the best player win today. Make us proud.
Oh, that German guy. And all the Barcraft guys. What the hell were you thinking making that shout-out video? It's very nice to have a shout-out video from Barcraft. And so much fun that TLO, winner of the King of the Dome, sent one for us as well. We have a few more popping up later on. And it's always nice to watch Fubar. He's such a sexy individual. Anyway, I'm here with the two players for the next matchup. It's Megashira, right?
Exactly.
Yes, and Lunar on this side.
Yes.
What does PwF stand for?
It stands for Playing with Fire.
Playing with fire? You're both in the same...
Yeah.
Okay. So you know each other's play style well
pretty
and so
much.
far? Okay. So there will be a lot of mind games.
Yeah, it will only be mind games.
They will only be mind games, actually. You're not even going to build units. You're like going to be...
He thinks I'm going to build units, but
Oh.
I'm actually not.
Exactly. That's what he expects you to do. All right. Fair enough. I'm not going to hold you here for too long. You're studying... Lunar's studying physics.
Yes,
Yes. Where are you studying?
in Uppsala.
In Uppsala, so a bit away from here. You had to take a short
Well, only
trip.
1 hour. So
It's
not
1
that
hour.
bad.
It's not that far. That's not that far, actually. And you're studying robotics?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'm getting a master's degree in robotics engineering
All right. Where are you studying?
in Västerås.
In Västerås. Okay,
Yes.
so that's a bit further.
Well, it's about the same. It's like
about
an hour
okay,
train
yeah,
ride.
somewhere around there. Okay,
Yeah.
so you took a short trip over here.
Yeah.
Awesome. So which ones do you think is the biggest advantage, physics or robotics in StarCraft? We're actually both playing Resurg, so
I don't think it make any difference whatsoever.
Yeah.
no whatsoever.
There's no robotics in Zerg. So.
No, that's true. You're not writing an AI for this in any way
No,
or something
no.
like that. All right, guys, you seem pretty tag long. I'm not going to hold you here. You seem like you just want to get out into the fight and not disclose any strategies or anything like that. So, good luck, guys. Let me see a handshake, and let's go right into the match. Okay, and with that, thank you very much. I'm going to leave this to the casters. Go ahead.
Hello and welcome to the caster desk, where I actually slept about 7 hours this night, and my colleague here slept how many hours?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Tenshi. I've slept 4 hours the past 2 days. And tonight I got about an hour of sleep just because I had to stay here at KTH University. And I was like keeping an eye on all of this equipment. It's really expensive. Just to make sure no one would be screwing around with it or anything like that.
And you were posting the saddest tweet in the world. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm alone here in the dark.
I've started using Twitter, and so I was abusing Twitter a bit. Anyway, guys, support esports. Go onto Twitter and hashtag #Eldkaka. Help expanding esports.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, we
We're-
have.
Yeah, we're going to see a ZVZ.
Yeah, sounds
And
correct.
these two players actually been playing a lot with each other as they are in the same clan.
Yes, that is correct. Playing with fire.
Yeah.
They were called. That's actually a pretty cool name.
It is.
I think it's pretty cool. Like there are some clans that have really ridiculous names, like Northern Ireland StarCraft. I mean, that's stupid. Oh, never mind.
Is that some kind of a self-promotion or something? I don't really understand the... You need to explore the reference.
Just a little bit. It's a little bit of a.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry.
All right. I'm in no clan, so
Bit
if
my
you want to
tongue.
recruit me, please tag me on Twitter.
Yeah.
I suck at everything, so yeah.
Go on to Twitter and hashtag MarvinMega.
Yes, indeed.
Looking for a team.
Exactly. All right. But we've been promising a lot of cool games this time because, as I said before, they have been playing each other a lot of times. So we're probably going to see a lot of weird builds.
I think there's going to be a lot of mind games involved as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, we're going to see a lot of mind games. And we're setting up everything in the lobby now. And so the first map is probably going to be, let's see here, the list. Ackland Wastes.
That's the first map.
And that's a good map. It's an intense map.
Yeah, like the rush distance isn't too long, so like creep sprint and stuff like that, it really comes into play, because I think I spoke about this yesterday when I was casting with another guy. We were talking about.
Do you cast with other guys?
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God!
I'm sorry.
You
I've been unfaithful.
All right.
This is what,
well,
like,
yeah.
That's what happens when I get up all night to get sun.
Yes, to get lucky.
Yeah.
All right. So we're soon getting ready here, getting everyone in the lobby, and soon gonna start the game. So
Oh, look,
just
Space Duck is there. Do you think he's gonna lag today?
yeah, Spacer is gonna lag. He's there for the lag.
Okay.
So we're punishing the players by making Spacer lag a bit
Inviting
more.
Space Duck. No, I like him. I met him yesterday in the bar.
Yeah.
He's a really cute guy. Like, I have a small man crush on him now. But then again, I have a man crush on half of the crew at University Star League.
All right, going over to the actual game here. So
sir.
in the top left corner, we have the wonderful Zerg player Lunar in red.
Yes, sir. And down here, his blue opponent spawning in the bottom right-hand corner on Akilon Waste. He is Megashira from PwF.
Yeah, we actually been casting a Megashira game. Do you remember that?
Did we? Oh, yeah, we did during the Couchcast.
Yes,
right?
indeed, and we did a lot of Godzilla jokes. Megashira versus Godzilla. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I have actually not.
That's good because there is no such movie. So
Is that?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it's,
good.
I
Like,
just made it up.
would have been so embarrassing. I was like, yeah, I've seen it. And then like, I seem like I'm really dumb, like trying to be cool.
liar.
It's like, have you seen Avengers 5? Look, like, oh yeah, that's a great film. Anyway, ZVZ, like, nothing super cheesy going on here for either
No,
of our
I
players.
can't see. You know, we were promised mind games.
Okay,
I don't
but,
see any mind games.
Megashira right away, going for a 14 gas. Is he going to go for a 14-14? He could.
Should be a pool there anytime soon.
Yeah. You wouldn't go for the gas unless you're going to be looking to be aggressive. Now Lunar is getting a pull as well. So I thought it was going to go hatch first, actually. I just like had that notion.
Yeah.
But
It's probably got a timing set up, so we'll hit the actual speed exactly when the pool pops. So it might be an early aggression.
and then you mean he pulls guys off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, with a 14-14, you really want to put on pressure. Like, otherwise, you'll fall so far behind in terms of economy. So you need to make something happen.
Yeah. And Lunar going gasless.
Yes. That means no banelings to defend against speed, no speed of his own. So it's gonna, as we can, as it looks as of now, Megashira is going to be looking to put on a lot of pressure, and Luna is going to have to show us some good defensive play.
Yeah, Lunar needs to put up spines directly. Otherwise, he's going to get quickly overrun.
Yeah. Now Megashira has pulled guys off gas. He's leaving one in, which is very standard to do. He started speed as well. Luna now got his own gas, so he will eventually be able to get speed or a baneling nest or anything like that, but we'll see what he decides to do with that. Now 3 guys on that gas geyser.
And Lunar is not going for an expansion, not yet.
Lunar sees that Megashira has not got an expo yet, so he also sees these extra these 4 Zerglings. Now a drone is moving down to take this third base. It's going to be slightly later, but we already have a spine crawler started, like you said, in the mineral line here of Lunar, which makes a lot of sense. And he's also got a queen out, which is going to help a lot with the defense.
Well, the natural expansion is actually completely defenseless right now. There's nothing he can do about it. So if a couple of Zerglings starts hacking away there, he needs to quickly, you know,
he's going to need to react.
Push them away, yeah.
And
he has some Zerglings of his own, and there's more Zergling on the way, and a spine crawler. So his main base will be safe.
Yeah. Now, a few of these of Lunar's links actually getting isolated here. With speed about to finish here for Megashira, Luna is really going to... I don't know. It's going to be quite difficult for him right now, and especially with this Baneling Nest coming out and additional reinforcing Zerglings coming out here for Megashira. With this speed advantage, it's going to be easy for him to just whack away at this hatchery uncontested.
Yeah, but I can't really see him getting that natural, actually.
Oh, look at this. Like 2 queens and a spine.
Yeah, it's really defensive.
Trying to get down this ramp. If this spine gets deployed, then he's going to be able to hold this, no problem at all. But now we see Megashira getting banelings, or just a single baneling actually. Even banelings going down for Lunar as well, so it's going to be a bling war.
Yes, indeed. And if he get a good micro with the spine, that baneling is not going to be long. And 1 is not really enough. Let's see how that works. And quite well. That was good focus fire there.
Yeah, you
Lunar.
got decent surface area there.
And another one, you slowly moving into the base.
This he actually peeled this off. Oh, pretty! Actually, really good detonation there, getting the spine and all of those lings.
That was actually a good trade.
That was like the best possible detonation that he could get. Speed is done, however, though, for Luna. So Megashira has sort of... there is no timing window here for him, and yeah. Ooh, sacrificing it, losing a Bane to a Ling. That's not good. You never want to make that trade.
Nope. And both players just focusing right now to getting some defenses up. We see also that Megashira is getting a spine as well because he's expecting the counterattack to come in at any moment.
It's on the way.
Yeah, and it's all coming down to on how many Banelings can Lunar actually morph.
Yeah, he's getting 2 now. So he's not going to be overcommitting too much.
No.
We also have a Lair coming down here for Luna, a lot quicker than Megashira. Megashira has also got 2 gas before Luna, so he has higher gas income, but the tech advantage is going to go to Luna right now. In terms of drones...
Clearly, the thing with this ZVZ is that it's going to come down to a Muta War.
Ooh, that was a big good detonation there. And he's going to get both of these Banelings without either of them connecting at all.
That was good micro by Mega.
Yeah, absolutely. He focus fired those very nicely.
And as I said before, it's coming down to a Muta versus Muta war. And
do you think they're going to go? Do you think we're going to see Mutas from both of these guys?
Yeah, I think so. And the more Banelings you're forced to make just to try to harass or to defend, the further behind you're going to be.
Yeah, in terms of Muta count, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like 4 Banelings is 1 Muta in terms of gas.
So it's not good to just do 5 Banelings unless you're going to commit to that.
We have a Spire building in the main base of Lunar.
As usual, I called it.
You actually make some pretty sick calls. Lair now. Interestingly, I just want to point out that Lunar did get a Ling in, so he did see the Lair timing of Megashira. He didn't know if it had just started or not, though. Third base, quite a bit quicker here for the Blue Zerg as well.
Here's the Lair from Megashira as well.
Yeah, the Spire, okay. Wow.
No, Spire.
Spire.
I mean.
I'm happy I didn't like make a bet like I did with Henning yesterday. He owes me a beer for the Dark Shrine, and I didn't want to owe you like a double beer for double Spire.
You owe a lot of people beers.
No, I don't. I never betted against.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, both players are going for a 3rd expansion here, so they're playing quite safe.
Lunar did see that Megashira is expanding, by the way. Okay, both players know because Megashira did have an Overlord.
Yeah, it's all coming. The Muta versus Muta wall is probably going to come down to the upgrades.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
I think that now we saw that Luna actually made 20 Zerglings, and now he's making a bunch of Banes. His Spy just finished up. If he had not made those 20 Lings, he could have straight gone into like 6 Mutalisks.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't count. I'm really tired. But now we have like 1 Ling being peeled off him. It's going to be able to do anything. He gets completely annihilated by that Spine Crawler and those Zerglings. Not half bad detonation there from Luna.
But it really needs to stop those Zerglings from getting in because they will actually... I don't know. Is he going to get the cancel on this?
No, it looked a bit like it, but these Banelings and all of these Speedlings, they're actually going to kill every single Ling here for Megashira, and that means no more ground control.
Yeah. But it's going to be a difference here because it's 6 Mutas out for Lunar, whereas it's 12 Mutas out for Megashira.
He's going to have a big Mutalisk advantage. If he can just like come in here and like pick off a couple of Mutalisks here from Lunar, he's going to have a massive advantage coming into this mid game.
Yeah. But still, watching Lunar actually has 2 gas up on his 3rd, whereas the gas are just starting being produced for Megashira. Yeah. So he's behind in gas as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's trying to get the upper hand.
Megashira is also supply blocked. He got supply blocked when Lunar picked off that one Overlord, and now Lunar might also be in the risk here of getting supply blocked. Yes, there he goes. But now Megashira does not want to overstay his welcome here. There is a Queen, so he can transfuse Mutalisk as well.
Yeah. But here is the Muta versus Muta war.
Pick one Muta up. And there nice micro there from Luna, sniping one of those Mutalisks.
And both players are right now aiming for the upgrades. The upgrades are neck in neck, and Mutas are just hovering over the bases, trying to do as much harassment as possible.
Yeah, some of these the reinforcing Mutas coming in from the 3rd base of Luna being caught out of position. Now it's looking really even here in this Mutalisk battle, but I think Megashira is wise to pull back.
Yes, he is. Still, Lunar has the advantage in gas. Still, even his base got really harassed.
Yeah,
there,
Megashira
but
hasn't even started mining his gas in his
no,
base.
he
yet.
has not. So that's a very important aspect.
No, Luna taking a big advantage here with the Mutalisk count, hitting Megashira's Mutalisk out of position, killing 3, I think, and that's actually really big, especially considering that there's no gas being mined in the third base here of Megashira.
And the only way Megashira can either get a good engagement, lure Lunar's Mutas into a Spore Trap, or try to go for Infestors just to get the fungal off. And it's really hard to see him doing that. He needs to quickly saturate his base and need to do some stellar harassment just to
absolutely,
get ahead of
he's behind.
Yeah.
He's been playing from behind now for the majority of the mid game, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have a faster third base, but he didn't actually do anything with it. And now he's finally started to saturate those gas guys after having that third base up and alive for a good 2.5, 3 minutes.
Yeah, and Megashira is supply block once again, sniping off those overlords. It really pays off.
We have the Mutalisk count is 22 Mutalisks here for Luna to the 15 of Megashira, who's really he's going to be supply blocked again if he loses 1 or 2 overlords. So he needs to be very careful. But Luna has to be equally as careful to not fight over these spore crawlers.
Yeah. Luna is playing very well. He's forcing out the actual spore crawlers in the base. That's a bit of economy lost.
Yeah, that is true.
Could be spent into more mutas.
Ooh, he did pick off 1 muta. But now we have a Ling attack here coming into the third base of Megashira. This is probably going to get deflected. Yeah, the Mutalisk cleaned that up. He's poking away at those overlords, barely getting 2 of those. Yeah, almost even.
Everything counts.
Yep.
That is the most important part when they go into from muta versus mutable.
Well, look at the muta count, like the differential. 29 to Luna.
Oh, wow.
This is 20 of Megashira.
And it feels like everything Megashira does get very effectively deflected by Lunar. He's on top of everything.
Yeah, he has not made many mistakes this game.
No, he have not.
I was a bit concerned, like, with how aggressive Megashira opened up initially in this game.
Yeah.
But too much didn't actually happen. So, yeah, Luna is in an amazing position right now. But here we have Megashira coming in, and he's going to pick off this queen. There are actually no spore crawlers in the main of Luna. Oh my god, if he gets
he's
the
going to spire!
The Mutalisk are hurrying back, but the Spire is going to fall. No more Mutalisk for you. A new Spire has been started, but he does lose that +2 upgrade.
Now, can he get out of this engagement?
No, he cannot.
The massacre!
Suddenly, 34 meters to, wait, actually 26 here of Megashira, so he's not too bad in too bad of a shape, because, I mean, he can still make Mutalisks.
Yes, he can, and that is so good. So if he can keep producing the mutas, he's going to be in head. That was the break that Megashira actually needed. That was so good.
Now he is actually, he is closing the gap here in terms of Mutalisk count, but he cannot be giving away Mutalisks.
No, he cannot. And we have 5 more mutas in production for Megashira. And right now he needs to stay on the defensive just to get ahead. And here comes the engagement once again. He's not close enough for that spore.
He could transfuse the other way. A few transfuses going down. Megashira is at 0-2 with +2 armor versus 1-1. What do you think about this?
Yeah, that is so... I don't know. He suddenly turned this around.
Would you say armor is better? Would you rather attack
I would
or armor?
rather armor.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The thing is that with the Mutalisk attack, they bounce. So every extra bounce does extra. You know, the actual armor upgrade is more important than the attack upgrade when it comes to Mutalisk.
Yeah, because they lose like a lot of splash.
Yeah,
I guess.
they do.
Yeah.
And that's why also when you do a Muta versus Muta, you often park Zerglings below it.
Big number of Zerglings come into the third base here of Megashira. Muta battle going on here in the natural. A Spore Crawl actually gets a few shots off there. So that's pretty big in terms of reducing the Mutalisk count or damaging them, even though they have that high regeneration rate. But a lot of drones going down here. 27 drones have been killed by Luna.
And Luna are actually 14 drones ahead and also has
really
a
big
base up. That's being a bit of nibbled there by Zergling.
Yeah, he's getting a full space a lot quicker than his blue Zerg opponent. Even more drones going down here. Megashira just, he seems to be flustered. Now +2 has been started for Luna.
Yeah.
+2 flyer attack, and +1 is about to finish here for Megashira.
And one more engagement here. One good engagement is what Megashira needs right now. If we can go in, snipe that fourth, that would be so good for him.
Yeah, it would bring him back, or at least slow Luna down, who seems to be on an unstoppable rampage as of now. We have a total of 37 Mutalisks to 31 in favor of Luna, who seems to have been ahead in terms of Mutalisks count the entire game.
Yeah, but still, Megashira he's in a much better position than it was last time.
Oh yeah, like when he got that Spire, that helped him a lot.
Oh yes, it did.
But I'm still a bit concerned. I mean, he's lost a lot of drones. He's still behind 45 drones to 53. And the Mutalisk count is just rising.
But here comes the Muta Cloud into the main base, gonna snipe up that Spore, and the Queen, he's gonna go for the Spire.
Yeah, he is. The Spire is gonna fall. One more volley, there we go. I don't know. This is a really close fight. Additional links. I mean, Muta's coming in here for Luna, and I think that he might actually have overextended. But this is such a close fight.
It's just a big cloud of units. They're just bashing against each other. This is a complete Zerg feast. I don't know.
What is happening here? No. Oh my god, I think Megashira is actually coming out on top.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, for the first time, he is in head with 18 Mutas to 10, killing a lot of these Mutalisks here for Luna right now. And I think that Luna just overextended.
Yes, I think he overestimated himself, just went in.
Look at this.
The fourth base!
Coming in the final is going to fall.
Wow.
Now Megashira making a big comeback here. He's remaking his Spire. And now Luna again going to mute advantage because he's still... I mean, his second Spire is up, and he's going to have +2 flyer attack ready. So he's going to have 2-1 versus the 1-2 of Megashira.
All right. Not bad.
But upgraded advantage again. So he has 6 more Mutalisks, and here we're going to have actually getting 2 Mutas there for free. He might potentially get a third one.
Yeah, he will. But now we see that Megashira actually go for the fourth base. And the thing is, can he keep this a secret from Luna long enough to get the Spores?
It's about time.
Yeah, it's real about time. We also see circling run by in the main base.
Oh,
just
nice.
Heading up for the ramp right now.
actually doing a pretty good job with these counterattacks.
Still, there's actually nothing here to attack.
so they're just going to run in and die. Now Megashira is coming in here again. He's gonna he might potentially be able to pick off this third base.
Oh, wow.
And if he manages to do that, he's gonna put his opponent on 2 base economy, which is pretty big. But he cannot stay he needs to be really careful right now. I mean, he's going to come in here and do a lot of economical damage, but if he loses all of these Mutalisks, then it's going to be super difficult for him to come back, and now he's taking some damage, not too much, but I think that Lunar is actually positioning his Mutalisks really well here, stopping Megashira from being able to leave.
Remember this, Mutas have no boost, so they're actually trapped there, and he's going to snipe 4 or 5 of them.
This is so difficult. Megashira actually positioning it fairly well. A couple meters do end up falling, 33 to 24 right now.
Run away! It's such a hot pursuit. They're just fleeing for their lives, flapping their little leather wings.
Now the working count has been reduced slightly, so it's evened out a little bit. But now we have a big flock of Mutalisks here under these Spore Crawlers here from Megashira. And he's coming in. He's committing into this engagement.
He's going to take the engagement.
Oh yeah, he's even moving his Spore Crawler under this fight, burrowing it. But we have a big Zergling run by into the third base here. And Megashira seems to be... I don't know. Okay, so never mind. That Spore did get a few shots off. That did help a lot. And Luna being a bit indecisive what to do with his Zerglings right now. He's now running up into the natural expansion here of Megashira.
Well,
both these players are microing very intensely.
Yeah, but Lunar is actually doubling the amount of Mutas in the air right now. Megashira is really behind.
Oh,
Lunar starting to
I actually didn't notice how many Mutas actually ended up dying there. Yeah. And now a lot of additional drones are going to be falling as well. 55 workers killed by Luna in this scenario.
I don't know what it is with University Star League and killing workers. They die everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're SV, a probe, or a drone. You will die.
Like that last series, Haravant versus...
Insane.
I don't even remember. Like, I mix up the names because, you know...
Now is the question here. Do Luna really commit with the forces do we have, or do we get another base?
I'd really want him to get another base, but I mean, look in terms of economy,
he's gonna snipe it.
Both of these players have such they have no money. There's barely any money for either of these players right now. Megashira does have an advantage, but I mean, the Mutalisk count with 26 to 15, it's just really difficult to come back from. And I mean, now he's even picking off drones. They're in the natural, equalizing the worker count. The workers killed. Wow, he's actually getting a lot of good shots off it, but here comes the Mutalisks hurrying home here from Lunar, and again, Megashira's Mutalisks going to find themselves trapped here on the left-hand side of the map.
Yes, it is a trap. It is an ambush.
It's a trap.
The Admiral Akbar trap, and more are gonna fall.
Oh my god, 29 to 13.
But somewhere, you know, Lunar needs to finish this somehow, and
Oh, Zergling run by.
and he's starting in third base right now once again, and Megashira has his third base.
Yeah, he's
for a
going to
long
cancel
time.
this. I think he's going to. He's definitely going to get a cancel. Oh
Yeah.
no, never mind. Never mind.
Ooh.
Lings and Mutas have pretty good DPS. I think it's a bit interesting to see we have no ground upgrades on the Zerglings.
Well, why would you need the grind upgrades?
Well,
it's Muta versus
if you have
Mutas.
like attack upgrades for those Lings, I can imagine it helps a lot in bringing down entries. But we have now Megashira again attempting to regroup his Mutalisks 20 to 29. Not surprised to see Luna with the advantage here, but now this lair is very, very low, so Luna could come in and potentially two-shot this. He's even going to go for the Spore Crawler right away. Not oh, he's going to get the Spire.
Once
and Overlords.
again.
Oh, this is pretty bad actually here for Megashira. No more Mutalisk production for the third time. I believe that's the third Spire that Megashira has lost.
But Megashira is going in once again, trying to pick up something in Lunar's base. I don't know.
Oh,
what.
look at all these Overlords clumped up actually.
Oh, that would make some difference, you know. Overlord costs 100 minerals.
Yeah, but I mean, considering the amount of the low economy for Luna, he has lost a lot of workers now, 54 to 58. But here the Mutalisks coming again, all of the traps going on.
Well, it's the thing with Lunar also is that he only has 3 workers. He just built 3 more, so now have 6 workers against 27.
Okay, so you know what? 27 is nothing, but it sounds so impressive in contrast to 6.
Yeah, it does.
You know, it'd be really fun. Like he picks off the pool, and Lunar is forced to 6 pool 29 minutes into the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 30-minute 6 pool.
Oh, goodbye, Queens. 27 meters to 11. Spore Crawlers are going to be pivotal in defending these bases right now. He's focusing them down, which is very wise to do, and he's going to get the second one as well. Now, there are no more air defenses here, except the single Spore. We see an infestation pit, interestingly, being built here for Megashira, but I think that this third base is definitely going to fall here.
Yeah, it's all come down to this battle. This is the end game, the encounter that would end it all. And it looks like Lunar comes out on top. So GG there. And an awesome play by both players.
Yeah, it was very
this is what Muta versus Muta is about.
Jesus God. Look at that APM. 216 APM from Megashira versus 208 from Luna.
Wow.
Very impressive, actually, for both of these guys.
It really shows that both players are actually in the same clan and practice a lot against each other.
They're very even, I would say. Very even.
And they've probably discussed this scenario before. What do you do in a Muta versus Muta war? And one guy is just, would you just snipe the Spire 3 times?
Oh, yeah.
And then you win.
Well, it helps.
Yeah.
You know? It's like in TVT, if you manage to pick up... No, never mind. I'm not going to make any references to TVT. Not now. I'm too tired for this.
You pick up the Spire in TVT.
Yeah, you kill the opposing Terran Spire.
You kill the other player in TVT. That's what you do. You build tanks and then...
If you have like a tank advantage, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Or if you have a medevac advantage or a Viking advantage.
That could be it.
If you have an advantage in a matchup, you generally find yourself ahead.
All right. So what's the next map we're going to see?
That's going to be Whirlwind. Actually.
It's going to be Whirlwind.
I wonder whose pick that is.
I don't know. I can't imagine. And Whirlwind is quite an interesting map. And it's a huge contrast against Aquilan Waste.
Yes.
Because it's so big.
It's a 4-player map.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen. It's a very nice map. It's green and lush and beautiful.
That's what we need right now.
We're
going from the desert into the green lush world.
Yeah.
Of Whirlwind.
So, you know. Anyway, how about we jump into the game?
Yes. Let's do.
Right.
All right, so in the bottom right corner, we have the blue player Megashira playing Zerg.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. And up here, wearing the red hat, currently up 1-0 in this best of 5 in the University Star League. On the same team, is he going to go for a team kill? We will find out. He is Lunar.
Somewhere, somehow, there's going to be a team kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will call that. I call it team kill.
You know what? I'm going to bet against.
Okay.
Now, I think coming into a series like this, playing against someone you've practiced a lot with, it's very difficult because they generally know how you play.
Yeah.
So like maybe you'll have to change up your styles, or like because it's very difficult to play like super standard because they can generally read you very well.
Yes. And I think that that's why players choose maps they're not that used to when practicing against the clan mates. And I think
Well,
this map could be one of them.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Do you think like that, considering the vetoes, maybe it's so that Megashira doesn't actually like this map, or Lunar doesn't like this map, I don't know.
It could be that, or that one of the players actually don't like playing on big maps.
Yeah,
And then
maybe
the other
so.
player just picked that map to be...
Lunar going
annoying.
for 14-14, by the way. 14 gas, 14 pool. That's the build that Megashira went for last game, interestingly. So maybe Lunar is going to be looking to put on some pressure or just get speed to be safe and then leave one guy gas, get a baneling nest.
Well, it's a big map, so sure, speed is super
Yeah, but
important.
speeding all in on Whirlwind is actually can be very, very strong, like depending on what sort of build your opponent is doing. Now, there wasn't like a super early pool from Lunar though, and Megashira did not hatch first,
Yeah.
so it's not going to be anything of like the pool finishes as like Six Zerglings are marching into your base after a 9 pool or something like that.
Well, Megashira is going to quickly scout out where Lunar is. He actually knows it right now because he sees the creep, but Lunar doesn't know really where Megashira is. So
yeah,
it's,
that's true.
he
You
has
do
the
make a good
advantage
point.
there. So if we go for a quick rush, which he might do, he will be in really good position because
Yeah, well,
he actually has a
there's,
shorter route to the opponent.
There's no gasser for Megashira. Now, the roles have been reversed here. Now, this game, Megashira is doing the exact same thing that Lunar was doing the previous game, and Lunar is doing what Megashira did.
I wonder if they challenge each other. I'm going to use your build
Oh yeah,
against you.
they're like, what is it called? They're like setting up this series, and then in the last game they're both gonna like 12 drone rush each other.
Well, that would be awesome.
Now Overlord's kissing here. I was about to say Nexus, but second hatchery finishing up here for Megashira, and the Spine being marched right away down. Like down right away. Queen also finished up, and the second queen in production. That is good. That does make a lot of sense. Speed is almost done here for Lunar, and he's put guys. I'm guessing, and we see a baneling nest, and I think he's going to be looking to put on some pressure.
Still, Megashira has a defensive spine ready at the natural just to deflect any attackers coming near, poking them in the eye.
This is pretty bad here, though. If Megashira, if Lunar let Megashira scout him, but no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Lunar now getting a second queen of his own, and I think we're going to be seeing a third queen coming out of Megashira as well. So we'll have 1 to inject and 2 to block that ramp.
Yeah,
and that's the third queen.
Megashira has actually the slider better economy.
Really?
Sure, he has no gas, but he has a super small lead in working count. He has had it for a bit of a time now.
Yeah, now these queens on hold position on the ramp, nothing's going to be able to get up there.
No.
Spine as well, easily going to deflect that. Now, interestingly, Luna has these 2 overloads here, and there's nothing above to see, like the number of Banes being morphed, etc., etc. This is really frustrating. Megashira is going to lose this gas geyser, most likely.
Yep.
Oh, look, we even have queen number 4 being made here from this natural.
Well, queens are, even if you... It doesn't matter what kind of race you play against. It's, it's always good to have a lot of queens because they're walking turrets and they can heal and do everything.
Yeah,
so
they're good.
why
Like
not?
transfusing your queens on the ramp,
Yes.
that's really useful. Now this gas gets taken out there. That is 50% of all the gas income there for Megashira. So that's a bit frustrating. That's a bit frustrating. I'm not articulating well right now.
Well, Megashira he's playing defensively right now, and he actually needs to.
Megashira killed the creep tumor, or like Lunar killed the creep tumor for Megashira, and he's going to deny this gas again. You need to cancel, Megashira. You're giving away a free drone.
Yep, he did. And I feel they're just taunting each other right now, going in, poking some, and just being super annoying. Lunar's now up in working count because Megashira has to build something to defend with.
Yeah. Now, both of these players are going to be going up to 4 gas, and their lairs started at similar times. A Rotron coming down here for Megashira. Bit different. I think we're going to be seeing Mutalisks this game again. Most probably, likely.
Well, I like it that Megashira actually goes for Roach Warren.
Do you think? Do you like? Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to use it. Like, it wouldn't really. I don't think he can do too much going for roaches now. Like he's getting speed now in a few lanes,
Yeah.
but those are mainly defensive, I feel.
Well, there's the Spire as well, so sure. They might, yeah, they're probably just
Those are safety,
defensive
like safety
roaches.
roach one in
Yeah.
case a big speedling slash, like in case he scouted a big like ling attack
Mm.
or something like that.
Or it's mind games.
Oh, you.
Well, look at it. He built it at the front, and he built the Spire in a bit of an off position.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool there. I can imagine that can be hard to get that, like to attack with the correct spore crawler position.
Yeah, it's just
positioning.
between the bases, so
Yeah.
it's really hard to reach.
Queen Cat is pretty good here. We have a total of 4 queens in action. He should be connecting these like the main and natural with just one more creep tumor. Third base, a lot faster here for Luna though. It's halfway done actually, and he's banking a lot of gas, so he's gonna be able to make a big swallow Mutalisks before his opponent.
Yeah, but here it is, the Zergling versus Zerglings wars. That's gonna predate the actual Muta versus Muta wars that gonna pop up later on here.
Yeah, now
So-
look at this Lunar. He's actually getting 2 spines and a total of 4 banelings, even 6. He's
6 banelings.
and now speed is going to be finishing up here. There, speed is done for Megashira. He's going for this third base, but he needs to be very careful about these banelings. 2 detonations, not the best.
Nope.
Oh, I like this from Megashira, peeling off a bunch of Zerglings here to go for that third base. But okay, that's not actually gonna pay off sadly. But now we have, oh, never mind. They run straight into Baneling, and here the Mutalisks
Yep.
are revealed from Lunar, and now Megashira must be like, oh shit.
And here it is. The first Mutas are popping.
They're actually even. They have like the exact same Mutalisk count.
Yeah, well,
even Megashira having an advantage by 2.
yeah, but Lunar has the third base, and they need to
Oh,
get
yeah.
Spore or some defensive there ASAP. Or, well, Mutas.
Okay, Megashira now gonna be losing this battle because the defender's advantage does go to Lunar right now.
Wow, Lunar's control is really, really good with his Mutas. He always picks the correct engagement.
Yeah, I didn't see him take any bad engagements in the previous game
No.
with his Mutalisks.
And that's what most ZVZ, you know, either it's quick rush cheese or whatever, or it's Muta versus Muta. And the one with the highest control, the highest micro, usually wins, or that lures the player into some kind of a trap.
I really like mirror matchup generally because they all come down to game understanding, mechanics, and like, okay, there are some things that are a bit flippy, you know, like someone temples you and you're going hatch first. But if both players are doing the same build, the mechanics and game understanding really shine through with the
Yeah.
dominant player, or at least most of the time, I'd say.
And a third base is going down now from Megashira, and the question is, will it be scouted and will he keep it? Well, all of the gases is now taken on all 3 bases for Lunar, so his incoming is a lot higher. And if you can just keep up the pressure, Megashira,
But
it's going to be hard for him.
we have a Hydralisk then that was dropped down here by Megashira, so he's just looking to transition. He's making Hydralisk, getting an infestation pit, and those groove spines. The Hydralisk range, ladies and gents, for that. So he's going to be going into a Roach Hydra competition. But this third base is going to get cancelled,
Yep.
and you jinxed that.
I'm sorry.
Oh look, he's going to focus down that drone. That is so frustrating.
Still, I like it that Megashira actually goes. I hope he builds infestors. No, it builds Hydralisks.
He did get the
Oh.
infestation pit though, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him get to the pathogen glands. And now here comes Luna cleaning up the entire ground force, or the present ground force right now of Megashira. And here come like a big swell of Lings actually. They're going to be focusing down this Spore Crawler, and there's a Queen here with 14 HP. He needs to transfuse that. Come on, transfuse. Never mind.
Well, the Mutas are wreaking havoc back in Lunar's base. They're doing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, but right now, Luna just has an excellent army, and with this stellar Mutalisk control that he's been displaying so far, I think it's going to be really difficult for Megashira to actually make anything happen, because, I mean, look at the supply with Luna 30 supply ahead over his
Yes.
opponent.
And there is no more Mutas for Megashira.
No, +1 ranged, almost done though, and the Hydra range.
Yes.
So if Megashira can just manage to establish his third base and just stabilize, I think he could come back. But right now he's in actually pretty bad shape.
Yeah. This is a really good example when you lose the Muta war. Then you go Hydras, then you go Infestor, and you try to get the perfect engagement.
It's the only thing you can do, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, not even a cancel on that third base, by the way.
Aw.
And now he's just going to go for it. He doesn't even care. Okay, cute transfuse there, but I think he has enough Mutas here to just kill all of these anti-air units here from Megashira.
Yeah, he probably has.
Getting
and that's
Banelings
what
good
Amy
as well,
He's
focusing
just
on the
focusing
Hydras.
down.
Yeah. This is looking really bad for Megashira right now.
Yeah, and there's no Spore at the front at all.
Don't say that. He's on his
Now,
way.
now there's
There
a
he
Spore
is.
at the front.
He's making his way forward. Burrowing.
The Mutas
Oh,
count
no,
is
he's gonna die.
Oh,
I feel
poor
sorry for that
thing.
Spore.
You jinxed it.
I didn't. Okay, maybe a little bit. I did your thing. Oh, now Lunar coming in again. Just being relentless with his Mutalisk. He has Baneling speed almost complete. A bunch of Lings hanging out in the middle of the map. Big worker, 57 to 38 drones.
Yeah. I must say that this is a perfect example of a good contain of a Zerg player. The
This is how you play Mutas.
yeah, they're just picking up everything that's getting too far away from the main defenses. And
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about it. You need to get that fungal. But how can you get a fungal when there's no infestors?
Yeah, he's getting +2. Now he's making his first infester, but I am not certain if he did get that pathogenic glands. Actually, he does have pathogenic glands. He's making one infester, getting +2 ranged. But I mean, Luna is even he's establishing a fourth base right now.
Yeah.
And his economy is great, his army is great, his upgrades are not the best. But the army of Megashira is just so small, there's barely any anti-air. And now Luna going for these overlords, he's going to be supply blocking him potentially.
The Overlord Massacre of 2013,
GG.
and there's the GG. That was a slow, drawn-out death by Megashira. Well played by Luna.
He was like stuck in that corner and he was so uncomfortable. It's like a cat and mouse.
Look at him, he's an Iceman, no emotions. He's
Ice
just
cold
scratching
killer.
the little beard he has, focusing on the screen.
He is a Viking. A
Yes.
Mutalist Viking.
Yes. How about we learn some more stuff about our players?
Yeah, you can you take that away, man. Like I'm not good with players. I'm not good with people. I'm only good with StarCraft.
You're good with items.
Items.
I know.
I don't play MMOs anymore.
Oh, you're not. All right. So, Megashira Emil, he is at school at Mälardalens högskola. That's not far from here, actually. Quite good. And, of course, he plays Zerg, as it says Zerg versus Zerg. And he also has fun facts. Not all players here has fun facts.
He's kind of handsome. But I think I said that about everyone.
Do you think everyone is handsome?
I think everyone is handsome.
Well, thank you.
Or the only guy who's not handsome. Or like he wasn't handsome at the beginning. That was Duck Ghost.
And
Or whatever his name is. Space Duck.
His field of studies is robotics. So he should be good at Terran. Or doesn't it work that way? It's good biology.
He
He's
should,
good
play
at Zerg.
he should play Protoss.
Space studies. Protoss. Favorite Stalker 2 unit, Zergling. Yeah, that's a good choice as a Zerg player. So how do we look at the other player?
Yeah, the opponent.
The opponent is challenger Lunar. Andreas is also handsome. He was a stone cold killer face we talked about before.
That's the kind of guy you don't want to run into in a dark alley. Because
No.
he'll just like stab you in the face.
He probably has plastic on the floors in an apartment.
Okay, that is creepy.
Yes, that is really.
Favorite SET unit is the Mutalisk. I think we've seen that.
And you will love this. Least favorite Stalker 2 unit, any Protoss unit. Even the Probe. He hates them all.
Every Zerg just hates everything. This is why we can't have nice things, ladies and gentlemen.
That is what Zerg do. Hating.
They hate.
Hating on everybody. So, which map are we going to see in the next matchup here?
Well, ladies and gents, the third map and potentially final map is going to be on Jansson Ladder Edition.
Jansson.
Yeah,
All right.
a very map with a lot of narrow engagement angles. Taking a third base is a bit difficult. You need good creep spread. You need to connect that creep.
Yep.
Kind of
Well,
important.
It's a bit of a danger when doing ZVZ. You don't want to have too much creep
Yeah,
because
because
all
like-
of your units are super fast.
Yeah,
and your
like,
opponent.
it helps your opponent's unit.
Yes, it
Like a
does.
Ling run by will happen so
Yes.
quick. Anyway, coming into this game, and you take it away, Michael.
All right, so in the bottom left corner, we have the red players, Lunar, up currently 2 games, and he's playing Zerg.
Yeah, that is true. He's done very well this series.
Yeah, yes, he
With
has.
beautiful Mutalisk control. And his opponent right now, Megashira, struggling in this best of 5. Will he be able to bring it back?
I think so.
He
He
is,
has some. He probably has a bag of tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, hopefully. He needs that.
He's pulling out this proxy spire hatchery.
Proxy hatchery with 9 spine crawlers.
That would be so cool to see. I wish you could upgrade your hatchery with spine crawlers.
Like 3 spine crawlers sticking out of it, like
arms,
planetary
like
hatchery.
tentacles
Planetary
touching
hatchery.
you.
Everyone says like
inappropriately.
planetary nexus, planetary fortress, planetary bunker.
Okay.
Anyway, again, no super early pools. We could see like a 13 gas 12 pool or 14-14. Both of these players have opened 14-14 now. 2 games in a row. It's just been like reversed. But we'll see. I think we're going to see pool first at 14 pool from both of these guys.
Yeah, and Megashira needs to step up his game. He needs to
does.
do something different, something better than Lunar.
Maybe he should be more bold.
Yeah, I think so. He's been very defensive, actually.
Yeah, like maybe Megashira should go like just ling bling all in.
No, why not?
Or something like not allow Luna to get into the mid game with Mutalisks where he's so comfortable.
The problem is that Lunar has changed his play style. Not play style. It's changing openings every time. So it's hard to see if your opponent goes for an expansion first. Sure, you can get in a good, early rush. But if you're going pool first, it's hard to do it actually because he can quite easily counter you, and then you'll be behind.
It's not. You can just easily deflect pressure, like you say. Both of these guys are doing the exact same thing. They're getting the 14 pool and then going for a hatchery. Now we have gas going down for Lunar, so we'll see if Megashira decides to follow suit. Queen starting as well, so it's looking very similar except for that gas that is a bit quicker here for Lunar.
Yeah, and the thing is that Lunar started every time with no weaknesses in his build. There's nothing you can explore.
He's been very safe.
Yeah, he's not going greedy. He's not going for an all-in. He's not doing anything like that. He's going for a full focused, standard play safe, and
play safe. Get to the mid game. Get me at the Lisks.
Yep.
Like he's really playing towards his strengths.
Yeah.
Because like we've said, Lunar has really good meter control.
Yeah. And hey, why not? Why not play for your strength? You shouldn't go for a build you suck at. That would be quite stupid.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Megashira, interestingly, has neglected any sort of gas. He's getting a second queen, though. And now Lunar is going to come into the main, and he's actually going to see that there is no gas taken for Megashira.
Yes, and he will see
How
that.
do you think he's going to be reacting to this?
I'd probably expect that if
Oh,
I were
wait. Look at this. Lunar is leaving 3 guys on gas. Do you think we're going to see a Baneling nest come down now at the next 50? And then you just go Speedling all in with Banes?
Oh, I'm hoping so.
Or like, yeah, Bane Speedling all in. I think we could potentially see that.
Yeah, Lunar, he can afford to do odd stuff. Not odd stuff, but things that is out of his comfort
Okay,
zone.
never
He's up
mind.
2 games, so why
Yeah,
not?
exactly. Like when you're in ahead in a series like this, you can actually afford to throw at least 1 game.
Yes.
But actually, he did not go for that. 'Cause I think that's going to be for a lair or something, a fairly quick lair, because he did not go for Banelings. Now Megashira though is going for double gas in his natural, and these lings still being a bit pesky there.
Yeah.
With
And
the men of Megashira.
let's see, Lunar, he has the speed almost done.
Yeah, what is he doing? He's backing a lot of gas, almost going up to 200 right now.
Hmm.
Still stuck on a single gas geyser. There's the lair. And there's a second gas geyser.
Yeah. So Lunar's probably going to go for a Spire pretty soon.
Yeah. Okay. With these 2 gas going down in the natural, that's confirmed. Now we have double evolution chamber here for Megashira, so he's going to be going for ground upgrades. I like that. I'm a big fan of ground upgrades for Zerg. Now he's getting a lair of his own, by the way, but not the additional gas. So it would sort of make sense if he goes like, Ling upgrades and then mutas, but then he wants those gas. And,
Well, why not? If you have the air upgrades and the ground upgrades, you will win both wars.
have a great army.
Yeah.
But he's getting a Roach Warren, so maybe he's even getting +1 ranged, so he's going to go for a Carapace upgrade probably. But again, Roaches don't shoot up, so they don't fare too well against
No,
Mutalisks.
they don't. If you're going to go Roaches, for an attack, he needs to do it now.
Very soon.
Now.
Very soon, like as soon as possible.
Yeah.
With a sizable amount of Roaches as well.
It's like if he builds it exactly at the same time as the Spire's going down, he can easily push in an attack as the mutas are being built and snipe off a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, now we see 8 Roaches in production, and this +1 attack. This is going to help a lot against these unupgraded lings. Did you know that Roaches without, Roaches 2-shot Zerglings with +1 when they don't have armor?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, with, Zealots with +1 versus
Yeah.
Lings, same thing. So like it really is a pivotal upgrade when you're going to be aggressive with Roaches against a player who goes Roach, Zergling Mutalisk.
And Lunar going for a bit of a greedy play here with a third base, but Megashira actually scout this with a good positioned Overlord.
Yeah, I think now we have Lunar positioning himself with a lot of speedlings. He's going to pick up this drone, looking to take that
And
base.
here they are. It's 9 roaches in production. The Spire is almost done. He needs to go now.
Yeah, he's. I think he's going to be moving out. Yeah, there we go. With Glare Constitution as well, almost finishing up here. It's going to be finishing. It will most likely be finished as he reaches the third base of his opponent, together with +1. But the Spire is finishing now, and he'll have gas now to make a total of 10 Mutalisks.
And here comes the attack, and he needs to move quickly. He needs to do something with these roaches before those mutas pop.
This is really difficult because Speedlings and Mutalisks actually do really well against roaches.
Yes.
If you can kill this third base, this will put Megashira in a pretty good spot, but it's going to be difficult for him to deal with his mutas because it does not have Hydro Disc then yet. It's starting up, and this hatchery is actually taking a lot do damage, but now Megashira...
No, what do you do? He's moving away from the hatchery,
Oh
and here
no, this
comes
this is a
the
big
Mutalisks.
mistake here from Megashira. And Luna needs to commit here, actually, to stop this from going down, because this hatchery is actually getting really low, and I believe it's going to die.
Yeah, he snipes the hatchery with a good use of all the roaches, and some of them actually pushing at the front door of Luna's natural.
Megashira actually playing pretty nice there with that roach attack, but now we have the Mutalisk to deal with, and that's going to be that's going to be very difficult for Megashira to deal with.
Yeah, and that expansion at the third,
Really exposed.
That's not going to be there for long.
He's gonna cancel.
Like knock knock, who's there? Lol, Mutas.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yes, indeed, that is going to go cancel, and Megashira needs to do something else. What is going for?
He's going to be throwing away
Hydras.
these two queens. He does not want to be putting queens like out in the open like this.
Nope.
He has another touch use. Oh, nice. Saving that, just barely saving that, but he's going to lose both of these queens. That's a bit frustrating. Very low Hydra count as well. 6 more production though, but Mutalisks do so well because they have this ×4 regeneration.
Yeah.
Ooh, but you want to watch those spore crawlers.
You want the sort of critical amount of Hydras where you can like one-shot them in one.
Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, the links are coming through, and the Hydra is getting focused down, and now Lunar's getting in here. Space Duck pausing the game. Oh, never mind. I think that was a mistake there. Megashira. Wow. But now Lunar coming in and wreaking havoc in the natural of the Blue Zerg. The third base just does not matter right now.
No, their things are dying everywhere, and it's Zerg units, of course, but it's Megashira's Zerg units, and just drones are melting just under this huge cloud of mutas. They're like punishing everything hard.
This is gonna be a clean sweep here from Luna. 3-0ing his teammate. I think it's gonna be very frustrating here, considering how much these guys have probably practiced together.
Yeah. But still, it gives Megashira something to aim for. You know, Lunar beats his opponent, his clanmate, and then can just come back next year, and Megashira he might be beating Lunar.
Yeah, we'll see. Natural just fell there for Megashira now, and I mean, honestly, there's not too much he can do. Drones coming under fire in the main, the Mutalisk coming into the third base, ignoring that spine crawler.
Yeah, he has so many of them, so it doesn't really matter. He can just snipe off the hatchery. I'm gonna see a...
And then we have a good game, well played.
GG.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Or as they say in America, good luck.
Yes, they do. They say that in America. So, a
Clean
great
3-0.
play by Lunar. That was an awesome play.
3-0.
3-0.
Very impressive.
Yes.
Oh, wow, look at the APM of Megashira. It's 243.
Wow. He's been
actually
clicking a
playing
lot.
really, really fast.
Yeah. I actually thought Megashira would win when he's just starting out the series,
Yeah,
because
I
I've been
thought the
watching him
same.
a bit of in the green room, and he's practicing a bit of his APM there, and he's really, really quick.
Yeah, like I actually thought, I thought that Megashira was going to take this for some reason. I can't really like say why, but I just had that feeling. But 3-0 is still very impressive, considering how even these guys are.
Yeah, it was so good play. And the thing is that when you're going for that roach build he did in the third game, if he had done that 30 seconds earlier, it would be a completely different game.
Yeah, I think maybe using those extra minerals to get that second evolution chamber, it didn't really like matter that much anyway.
No.
It ended up not like he didn't even use it to upgrade. So, yeah.
And that is the case. He could also have, if you're going for such a roach attack, you can actually do some creep spread just to get them moving across
Yes,
the map
absolutely.
very much quicker.
That is something that I think a lot of people actually forget.
Yeah.
So good pointing that out.
It's sort of a rocket ramp for roaches.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you need that speed when you're going to be putting on pressure.
Indeed. And I think I saw that yesterday. Ellis said that yesterday. Do you know why Zerg units move faster on creep?
No, why?
Because it's disgusting.
So like get away.
Yeah. They're like, oh, screw this. All right. Well, I'm hopefully, I'm a bit sad to see a Zerg player lose, but I'm glad that a Zerg player won. So let's hand it over to the interviews right now.
Thank you very much. I'm standing here with two good friends, have duking it out. Any hard feelings now? How are you feeling?
No, not at all.
No, not
I
at
mean,
all.
Lunar was a worthy winner, and I'm sure he'll win the whole tournament after this.
You got this. Yeah, you've been since your teammates, you've been playing quite a lot, and we talked about this real shortly here. You stated that it's usually 50-50. It's probably one goes for a winning streak for a while against the other, and so forth. Is that the case?
Yeah, that's pretty much the case. I think in this case, though, I think Lunar was way more prepared than I was.
It might have been. You sure like your Mutalisks, man.
Yeah, Mutalisks is OP, man.
I noticed. Yeah, you tried to get that counter in the for the last one, but it was very close there. You were almost about to break him. You had a few slip-ups with the micro and so forth. I think it looked like in the last game as well. So guys, very well played. I think this is has been, even though it was a 3-0, I think this has been the closest matchup possibly this far, because it was always on the edge, bunching around there. But you came out more prepared. It's been so much fun, and I wish you good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
And I'm going to send you guys off to the player couch. You get to sit down, breathe a little, chill out, and enjoy the other games meanwhile. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Thank you. And a huge applause for these two. So that was some pretty intense Zerg versus Zerg action, and I'm going to hand off to the couch, and we'll be right back with the last quarterfinals between JRAC and Mutalisk. They're taking their places and starting to prepare in the booths. I fail English. That's impossible. So back to Njal and Fubar. Take it away.
Welcome back to the player couch here. I'm so close to say the wrong word every single time.
Yeah, me too. Like every time.
It's hard because around here we call it the other thing sometimes.
Yeah, that's the unofficial name of it.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so we just witnessed a Zerg versus Zerg.
Yep.
Between two teammates.
Pretty high level Zerg versus Zerg. It was nice.
I dare say it was a very high level Zerg versus Zerg. One of them was a grandmaster, but Megashira told me before that he felt not confident, but that he had like a chance to win because they had practiced so much before.
Exactly. Like he said in the interview with Petter, that they actually have almost a 50-50 win rate against each other when they practice. And that really showed. Like the games, it was a 3-0 series, but the games were closer than the score tells.
Yeah, well, definitely. And I think that especially like the first game, you could see it was like really back and forth. And I think that Megashira had several chances to like win that game.
Yeah, I was actually really impressed with Megashira on that game, because in Muta versus Muta, when one of the guys get a big advantage, it's very hard to take it back. Even though it's hard to finish because of the Spore Crawler, 3-shot Mutas. But still it's hard to get back into the game. But he managed to stay at the same level for a long time.
Yeah, he did.
And it was impressive.
It was kind of a funny moment when it was like both had the huge Muta clouds and they were like standing in each other and firing. And I think that Lunar lost that battle because he moved, I think by mistake, a huge chunk of his mutas into a small group like this. So they took some extra damage from the splash
but
damage,
actually, like there's been testing on that, and the clumping doesn't really matter because even when they're spread out, the bounces has enough range.
Right.
So
yeah, of course,
it only matters if you spread them way much, but that won't
here
happen.
we got the Megashira coming in. Would you like some interviewing?
Sure. Yeah, get here. Hope you're not too sad.
No, I'm not sad at all. I mean, Lunar played as good as he possibly could, and he earned that win. No doubt.
Yeah, but as I said to Njal recently, like it ended up with a 3-0, but it didn't look like a 3-0. Even
it wasn't like
was closer than it could have been, you know.
Yeah, well, game 2 was. I tried a mindfuck thing, like I'm showing the Roach Warden, but I'm actually going muted behind. But it was way too late. I mean, I kind of winged that. halfway through the game, I'm like, I'm gonna try and trick him. So
Right.
it's never good to change your game plan in the middle of a game, but
No, but that's what you do when you're in a tournament, right?
yeah,
You
I
get
mean, that's
these
the pressure.
ideas.
That's just pure
That's
pressure
the
getting
pressure,
to you.
yeah.
Maybe I can do this.
You get those little demons.
But maybe it could work.
Or like the strange cheeses. I remember, like as a Terran sometimes, when it's a tournament, I get like, maybe I should go for like a 2-port Banshee all-in.
Yeah.
And like I never do that, and I don't know how to do the strategy. But
No, so that's the worst thing you could do. And I was really confused because I didn't see an expansion in that second game on Whirlwind. I was like, oh, he's gonna do that 10 pull like everyone else does on Whirlwind. And then there's an expansion. I'm like,
damn.
I shouldn't have made that spine crawler.
Yeah, but still, you had your expansion up before him, and you scouted you spawned the lucky position because you got the Overlord scout before him.
Yeah.
So
He did a lot of damage with the early links though. Like, I positioned myself badly and he got the extractor, which was annoying.
yeah.
And I'm really impressed by how active he is with his mutas. I can't do
Yeah, he
anything.
did. He did have some.
He was really good with that.
It was like he found always these small weak spots, like with the Overlords. He found, and he had like a nice clump of mutas,
Yeah.
like pouncing into it.
I was really annoyed in the first game on Ackland. Like, he sniped every single drone I tried to get to my third base.
Right.
So I
And he did that on Whirlwind also.
Yeah, it was really annoying.
Actually, like that corner on Akelon it's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a lot of pro players, and I usually start doing this now. Is just put a sport crawler like on the ledge or down on the low ground because you need to be able to transfer.
I should have spread my creep better too, so I could have a little more map control. And get a spore down there. I really wanted that. I'm like, I should have an next.
Welcome to
Luna,
the
now you
couch,
have
man.
to join us because now you played a game.
Yeah.
Luna told us before that he did not want to get interviewed, but this is a cozy couch. You can just chill out and say bullshit. It's no problem. So, what did you think about the series?
I think it was pretty close. But like I knew Megashira's style pretty much, so that gave me pretty much an edge, I think.
Although he knows your style as well, though.
Yeah,
I know he always goes muta, but I can't beat it.
yeah, roaches are just bad against mutas.
Yeah, Muta is really strong CVC. Although I feel like if you open up Muta with a wall, like on Jansson you can do a wall pretty easily. It's harder to go Muta. What do you feel about that?
I think mutas OP regardless of the situation.
But, I mean, all the Koreans go roach. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah. I think like some openers like forces you not to go Muta. I'm not sure, but I think some openers do that. So.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe some.
I should study that.
I was going to ask you, like in game 1, you guys had like a huge fight, Muta versus Muta, and Megashira came out on top of that. Like, what happened there? How did you feel about that?
Well, he had 2-1 upgrades, I believe. I had 1-1.
All right, so
that was
what
a huge
happened.
factor.
Yeah, I sniped the Spire, so
Yeah,
I
it's
think
really
that
good timing by Megashira right there.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that because you had an advantage in gas income and a little bit more mutas, but you took the fight anyways, even though you knew he had 2-1, or did you not think his 2-1 was completed yet?
Like I sniped the Spire, and then it was too late to leave, so I just had to fight.
I have a question for you, Megashira. Like on Akelon, you elected to snipe his Spire, which is it's a powerful move, but it's really risky too. Because sometimes the mutas, if Lunar had more mutas than you at the time, and if he traps your mutas, he can kill so many of them.
Yeah.
Do you like that move, or do you felt like you had to do something because you were behind?
I mean, when players do that against me, they always seem to like slip out somewhere. Like, they fly right through my mutas, and then most of them survive anyway. So, but I think Lunar just had too many mutas, so that I couldn't exploit that timing when he couldn't make any more mutas.
And I don't want to be all snobby about it, but I think you could have attacked move command a little bit better when he sniped your Spire and get like maybe one or two more muta kills, and it makes a huge difference in muta war. So, but it was a really good game. Like I was super impressed with you, Megashira, because you stayed like Lunar was always about 20-30 supply ahead. And then you both like dropped in supply a lot because of the crazy counterattacks and stuff. And you still managed to only be 20 supply behind, even though he had a big lead. So it was really good.
Yeah.
I like the Akelon game.
I don't know if my opener put me behind anything, but probably. I think that's where the difference went.
Yeah, like when you did that, you did a small kind of pressure when you had speed links and you didn't with the Baneling.
Yeah.
But your first Baneling got sniped by the Spinecrawler and the Queen.
Yeah.
And like those little differences in the beginning makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I knew like, wow, I should have put some more guys in gas, but okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's a hero Baneling. The second one was okay, but So I got a bankroll and some links, but I don't think it was worth it. I should have.
Yeah. I also noticed that you like to take a quicker gas than Megashira. Like you, I think 2 games at least.
Yeah.
You did.
He opened like gasless.
Exactly, he does. That's the gasless style. But do you prefer the faster surging speed style?
Yeah, definitely. You can go fast mutas and punish that roach style.
Okay, so do you think we're going to be seeing like playing with fire victory tournament here?
Of course.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's actually another player whom I shan't name, who also has said that he's going to win it. Like, do you have any words for him?
I believe it's JRIC, and it's going to be a good match.
Okay.
Do you think you have a good chance of beating JREC if you meet him?
I think we're quite even on ladder, so it should be good.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for the interview, guys, and well played.
We need to stall it. We need to stall a bit. Let's just talk about CVC. I know Njal doesn't want to talk about CVC because he doesn't know that much, but it's kind of a fun matchup. I like it though. So I was actually ready for some more mind games from you. I was really hoping for some weird shit like both of you going 7 pulling all your drones and meeting in the middle and be like shit.
Yeah. And it's.
It always gets fucked up games when you do that.
Like there's so many builds that we've been practicing, like teaching each other how to defend and so on. So like the build on the last game, I gave Lunar some tips on how to stop that. So I probably shouldn't have gone for that. It's like, oh yeah, he knows exactly how to stop this. Yeah. But I didn't have that many builds prepared. It was only the first game. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll see how it goes, basically.
And I was thinking, you did the gasless opening and then the double queen block on the ramp and took both your gases at your natural.
Yeah.
Is that a build you do often?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, that can be a mind game because you don't know how many gazers you have taken.
Yeah.
But against Lunar, would it be smart to put him in your main instead? Because that make it look different. If you usually put him in the natural.
Yeah, I haven't given it much thought, but if you see like 4 geysers at 5 minutes, that's really, really weird, so I don't think it matters that much.
No, that's, I guess. Maybe you should put 1 in the main, 1 in the natural just to throw him off.
Yeah, I think the queens gave it away. Like you had 2 queens with a lot of energy.
Exactly. I can't have 4 queens and a lot of gas. That's
true.
Doesn't work.
That's true. And especially if you know each other's playstyles, it's even easier to get those small reads and make a huge decision from them. So.
Yeah.
Okay, like generally about the matchup then, are like both of you comfortable in the Zerg versus Zerg?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you say it's like your best matchup?
No, I would say it's my worst matchup, but I'm still pretty comfortable because it's so much that can go wrong in CVC. Like if you don't speak your banelings or miss micro accidentally, he accidentally happens to have a baneling out on the map and you're not looking when you're sending your links. There's so much that can just it's a very volatile matchup.
Yeah. I felt like you got a bit behind it also on the Akalon game. You remember when you tried to snipe the third with your Zerglings?
Yeah.
And you took a big chunk to move up his ramp to the natural, and they got stopped, and then you would move to the third, and they all got stopped. Because in the CVC, when it's Muta versus Muta, like having a big link count can actually put a lot of pressure on your opponent. How did you feel when you lost all those links?
Well, I felt I was behind both links and Muta, so I had to do something. So I was just like hoping to catch him off guard, out of position. Like when I noticed he went like too far bottom with his mutas, then I went the other way with mutas, and hoping that he didn't have the watchtowers. I did that a lot of times, and I think that's what's kept me in the game. Yeah. Like when he didn't see like, oh, my mutas are in his main or natural.
Yeah, I agree. You have to do like crazy moves when you're behind, because it's so easy. It's like Muta versus Muta comes down to math sometimes. If you just engage and he has 2 mutas more, he actually just owns your army. Yeah. So it's smart if you're the player that's behind. It's smart to do weird stuff and hope to get a good trade from them.
It was like when Sweden was playing against Portugal. Like we were so far behind, and we were like, yeah, let's put everything in the offensive. And then Ronaldo came through anyways and did a counterattack.
Isn't there?
He countered our natural.
Isn't there like a law to not use sport references at a StarCraft thing or at a nerd thing? Because we probably got a lot of players home like football. I don't watch football.
I didn't watch the game, so.
You seriously did not?
I was working.
Okay. I was probably playing StarCraft.
Okay.
Oh, none of you watched that game?
No.
Yeah.
But you know the score, right?
3-2 or 4-2 something.
Yeah, it was such a good game. Like Ronaldo did all the goals for Portugal, and Zlatan did all the goals for Sweden.
Yeah, and it was actually pretty fun because I was mailing a guy I was about to play in UniSL, and I was like, "Could we do this time?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, as long as it doesn't gets too close to the game." And I was like, "What game is he talking about?" Then I checked Team Liquid, and I'm like, Home Story Cup, no problem. It's got to be Home Story Cup. So yeah, I'm kind of a nerd.
Maybe it was the Portugal game. You just checked Team Liquid, like, and there's no game.
Exactly.
What's he talking about?
I understood like the day after when my friends were like, "Yeah, Portugal fucking won last night. It sucked." That was the game he was talking about.
Oh.
Now I get it.
You know, we have like a new large arena called the Friends Arena in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sold out in like 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
How many seats?
I don't know, but maybe like 50,000 or something.
Probably.
50,000, 60? 55,000. Yeah, that's quite a lot.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for the interviews. It's been real great. We're gonna take a short break, and then we'll be back with J-Ray C versus Medalisk.
Yeah.
See you guys around. Awkward.